is always a game of consequence.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this fella, the French Ghanaian Seho Girassi, is a very interesting option. He's blessed with pace. He enjoys playing the lone role up front. He's instinctive, he's opportunistic, and he really works for his team too, because when it comes to defence, he has to become the first line, and he never shies away from that. He's happy to embrace it and work hard.
Okay, interesting. Davis. Oh, there's a probing ball. Schlotterbeck cuts it out. Ryerson. Adeyemi. Now it's Girassi. And he cuts out the supply. Pavlovic. Musiala. Oh, easy pickings there. Moved on forwards. And they've got rid. Kimmich. And it's played forward. Olise. Pavlovic. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chan shifted upfield. Musiala. Sabitzer. Can he latch on to this? They get a throw in. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Anton has a look and plays it forward. Stanisic. Upamecano. And it's Musiala. And here's Olise. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Musiala. And here's Kane. Kane! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So, a breakthrough already. Sabitzer. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Stanisic. Pavlovic. Should have been made to pay. Defending of the desperate variety. Sabitzer takes a shot.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Now it's Girassi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that's a throw-in. Cleared without complication. Succumbs to the pressure. Musiala. Kane played out to the left flank. That has found him in acres of space. And it's Kane. Over to the left. That's very neat. Now it's Diaz. Up he goes! In for the pieces! Anton, oh, good spread. And now the breakaway. Now it's Brandt. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Tar getting this one clear. Chan. Anton forwards and with intent. Stanisic. Pavlovic. Quality ball. Now it's Olise. Dink through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. Bayern, oh, terrible pass. Upamecano does really well to win the ball there. Kimmich. Now it's Kimmich. Can he finish? Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Davis. Stanisic. Now it's Girassi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kimmich. Upamecano driven forward. Reyes. Now then, the ball's come loose. Kimmich, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Thinks one through. And the shot! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Girassi simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived, and boy, did he hit it.
Borussia Dortmund grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Schlotterbeck makes the interception. Anton gently done. Girassi is flagged offside. Davis. Chance here to counter. Sabitzer. Ambitious ball here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. Schlotterbeck, and it's played forward. Oh, it's come loose. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And that has been cleared. And the counter is on. Kimmich played with finesse. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Anton shifted upfield. Sabitzer. Brandt. Sabitzer played out wide. It's a great... and he shoots! That's another chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Neuer, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Moved on forwards. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Olise. Pavlovic. Stanisic, forwards and with intent. And that's been won straight back. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Adeyemi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Adeyemi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Stanisic is there, and he can get that clear. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Brandt. Big chance!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Davis. Diaz. That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. Schlotterbeck. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's gone back to the keeper. Schlotterbeck shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Upamecano. Davis forwards and with intent. Now it's Diaz. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Musiala. Musiala spread out to the left. And he's there to clear it. That's going to go a long way. Olise, and he's got... It's Kane! Oh, it's come loose. And it's hoisted clear. Davis played back in.
Bayern Munich clearly are looking...
The referee's awarded a free kick. Anton. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kane. Kimmich. Musiala. Chan gets good distance on it. And it's Stanisic. Olise. Out to the left it goes.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Oh, they could be caught out here. They've won a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Brandt shifted upfield. Pavlovic. Davis. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon...
And a shot! Just off target. That has been knocked clear. Girassi. Adeyemi. Borussia Dortmund ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And it's Musiala. And it's played forward.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Musiala. Olise. Olise. Stanisic. Oh, they could break here. Schlotterbeck. Anton. Aim forwards. Girassi. Now he's off and running. Now it's Diaz. Olise. Olise's cross. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Diaz with the delivery. Sabitzer. It's a lovely, neat pass. And that has been cleared. Now it's Diaz. Over to the left. And it's Kimmich. Kane does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Davis. There's the delivery. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's going direct. And that is quite wonderful. About as smooth as it gets. Bayern Munich are all square. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Girassi! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they get themselves in front! He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Musiala, Upamecano, Olise, Diaz, and here's Kane, and here's Olise. Anton gets it clear. Sabitzer. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Tar cuts out the pass. Sabitzer. Moved on forwards. Girassi wins the duel this time. Spread out to the left. Brandt delivers the ball. And that's been repelled. Kimmich. Davis, gently done. Schlotterbeck. Schlotterbeck, forwards and with intent. Tar gets over and intercepts. Adeyemi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Musiala, a probing pass. Now it's Diaz. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now that's well seen too. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always...
Musiala! That's been drilled forward. Tar gets across to intercept that. And here's Diaz. And here's Kane. And it's Davis. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, that is a shooting chance! Danger averted for now. Out to the left it goes. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Stanisic. That's a cute ball. Girassi. And here's Brandt. Oh, nice touch. Sabitzer. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Davis. And here's Diaz. Davis. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Bullish header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
That is a great pick out. Shot a goal!
It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Adeyemi. And here's Brandt. Out to the right. Oh, what a climb!
And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Well read, nice interception. Kane is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Keeper's got good distance on that. And back to the keeper they go. Anton. Oh, this looks sharp. That has been cut short. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass.
Diaz!
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Calmly anticipates. Anton. Up towards the front line. And it's Musiala. And here's Kane. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tar makes the interception. Upamecano. Davis. Musiala. And it's lofted through here. Great defending, strong and determined. Adeyemi. Girassi! Played out to the right, back into the middle. Girassi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Over to the left. Diaz. Tries to get it clear. Now, what about a counter-attack? Adeyemi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now, that's well seen too. Olise.
Brandt really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Shot, surely! And one more try! They've played it short. That's really well manoeuvred. Musiala. And here's Olise. Chance for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Girassi. Now it's Sabitzer. Good play on the left-hand side here. Corner then. Upamecano with the clearance. The most accurate pass. Anton shifted upfield. Ryerson aimed forwards. And that has been cleared. Anton. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. It's run loose here. Pavlovic. Now it's Olise. Stanisic goes forward. And it's Brandt. Now it's Sabitzer. He is through here. Sabitzer! And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Anton cuts out the pass. Musiala! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Sabitzer have it back and can go again. Always onto this. Adeyemi. That's tidy. Brandt! Adeyemi. Adeyemi! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Bayern Munich can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Adeyemi. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Girassi. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Musiala. And they can counter here. Does really well there, strong defending. Chan. And it's played forward. Tar gets over and intercepts. And back to the goalkeeper. Upamecano. Kimmich. Stanisic. Stanisic, gently done. Played back to the goalkeeper. Anton. Ryerson. Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Davis. Upamecano. Tar. Davis. Diaz. Davis. Now it's Diaz. And that was very necessary. Diaz crosses. It's really well manoeuvred. Musiala, Pavlovic. Sabitzer does really well to win the ball there. Ryerson. Oh, can he get onto this? Tar. Upamecano. Kimmich. And it's Davis. Davis. Davis going full steam ahead down the left flank. Olise is having a shot! Moved on forwards, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Some good work on the right flank here. Adeyemi. Well played, important challenge that. Borussia Dortmund have a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Chan. And here's Brandt. Davis.
Kimmich.
Davis. Diaz. Davis.
Kimmich.
Aim forwards. Takes the shot! And he's there to get it away. And it's Pavlovic.
Kimmich.
And here's Kane. He's had a shot! Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He can get that clear.
Kimmich.
Wins the duel this time. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that...
Ah, he's given it away. Pavlovic gets across to intercept that. Neuer, long ball by the goalkeeper. Sabitzer. Great ball if he can get there. Upamecano, and it's played forward. Schlotterbeck cuts it out. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely intercepted. Tar.
Kimmich.
Stanisic. Musiala. Now it's Diaz. Now it's Kane. Pavlovic. And here's Olise. And he's there to clear it. Adeyemi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Borussia Dortmund really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is a case of counter-attacking a counter-attack. It's high octane and high pressure, high fitness.
Well timed, excellent interception. Sabitzer. Now it's Girassi. Brandt played out towards the right wing. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Davis is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Ryerson. Quality ball. Girassi looks to get on the end of this. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
And here's Kane. It's Kane! They've scored! They have come roaring back.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And now he has two. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Sabitzer. Schlotterbeck shifted upfield. Stanisic, aim forwards. Diaz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Adeyemi.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won. I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gonna beg him.
Sabitzer. Brandt. Ryerson. Musiala does really well to win the ball there. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Girassi. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Kane. Anton wins the duel this time. Olise. Anton gently done.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Moved on forwards. Now it's Olise. Lovely bit of skill. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Sabitzer tries a measured ball. Oh, super find. So much time and space here. Neuer gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. And it's played forward. Schlotterbeck. Anton forwards and with intent. That's good play. There are a few waiting for it. Adeyemi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Adeyemi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Diaz in acres of space out wide. Schlotterbeck. Girassi is onto it in a flash. It's gone out for a throw-in. Upamecano. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Diaz. Musiala played out to the left flank. Davis. And here's Kane. It's Kane! And that wasn't far away.
Kane, well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Time for a change in personnel. Stanisic. Referee's given a throw. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Pavlovic. Stanisic. Pavlovic. Tar, aim forwards. There's a probing ball. And it's hoisted clear. Borussia Dortmund have reclaimed it. Sabitzer climbs up big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Anton. Driven forward. That has been cut short. Kimmich. Davis shifted upfield. Now it's Kane. Oh, it's come loose. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Girassi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Davis. Keeper's got good distance on that. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Sabitzer. Can he spark a counter here? And it's gone back to the keeper. Anton. That's been drilled forward. Well read, nice interception. And it's Musiala. Turns and goes back. Serves up across. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Anton. Schlotterbeck. Musiala! And for a moment, time stood still.
Musiala, it's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Searching pass he's played there. And back to the goalkeeper. Davis. Davis. Oh, good-looking ball. Anton. Anton has played it long. Now it's Diaz. Davis. Nice control. Great defending, strong and determined. Chan did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Upamecano. Stanisic. Tar. Stanisic. Stanisic, gently done. Girassi. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Gets it away. Olise. And it's been played through. Kane. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. He's gone for goal! He thumps it clear. Diaz. Musiala. Out to the left it goes. He's got away. Diaz! Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Chan. Girassi, now he's off and running. And the pass is intercepted. Tar. Davis. Diaz. Davis. Diaz providing an outlet on that flank. Can he deliver? Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Bayern Munich making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Sabitzer. Good shot! Off the post! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Played into space out wide.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now that's well seen too. Tar. Moved on forwards. And it's Musiala. Olise. And here's Musiala. Here's a chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Chan, oh, good spread. And it's played forward. And the goalkeeper's got a good... Could be danger here!
Borussia Dortmund clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Musiala. That's gone for a throw-in. Oh, it's played into the area. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Borussia Dortmund really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Moved on forwards.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Anton. Aim forwards. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Guerrero. Guerrero forwards and with intent.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Upamecano makes the interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Brandt. Now it's Guerrero.
Borussia Dortmund clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And he's heaved it away.
Bayern Munich really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this...
Great chance! Goal! Bayern Munich! And the comeback is complete! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Bayern Munich get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Tar. Pavlovic. Gnabry. And here's Jackson. Oh, just skips past his man.
Bayern Munich surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Guerrero chasing after it. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Kimmich. And it's Gnabry. Receives it in a good position here. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And here's Gnabry.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Stanisic. What a throw in. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Tar. I think we're just about done here. Stanisic. Stanisic shifted upfield. The final 5 minutes.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Bayern Munich can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Girassi looks to get on the end of this. Chukwuemeka driving forward. Final seconds, this has to be it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Borussia Dortmund really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Olise. A chance to play it in. Olise's cross. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Bayern Munich nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Sabitzer. Now it's Olise. And it's Gnabry. Jackson takes a shot! Diaz. Nicely shaped cross. Big chance, corner. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a...
Oh, smashing header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Reyes up towards the front line. Upamecano does really well to win the ball there. Diaz, he's through here. Now it's Jackson.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And he cuts out the supply. Diaz. Kimmich, gently done. Olise. Lovely feet. Sabitzer. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Borussia Dortmund have to get it into the box. And Sabitzer! Keeper's got good distance on that. Gnabry. Sabitzer. Sabitzer. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Brandt. Deftly away. Brandt. Now it's Sabitzer. Stanisic getting this one clear. Sabitzer caresses it through. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Pavlovic. Well timed, excellent interception. Ryerson. Girassi knocks it out wide. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. The end of the game. Reflections?
Bayern Munich really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.